Scorpio, welcome to your new moon in Capricorn reading, and this lunar energy is hitting your third house. So maybe involving siblings, maybe a new start with your neighbors, something going on in your local community, or maybe just getting some new information, communicating, learning something, knowing something, okay? So you've got a brand new start in that area of life. Let's see what the overarching energy is for Scorpio. Oh my gosh, can I tell you something? I didn't want to pick that card, but I felt I had to pick that card. Okay, who else got this? I think it was Cancer got this card. Might want to go watch the Cancer reading, particularly if you have a significant Cancer in your life. But this card is saying opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, estrangement. Oh yeah, that's like so third house, right? Be careful about communications coming up around the 11th when we have this new moon in Capricorn, because that could be an energy that is showing up at that time, and it doesn't have to be a conflict. Let me say this: it could be somebody communicating a different perspective or information that you're not familiar with, and it might feel a little bit strange, or it might be something that you don't quite understand that you're having to kind of wrap your head around. So yeah, I am getting a little bit of a different vibe or message off that card than I got for Cancer. Cancer is more, I think, bumping heads with some people, right? But we're not going to talk about that. If you want to hear about that, go watch the Cancer reading. Let's see what these cards have to say for you. At the foundation, you have Knave of Swords. I'm loving it. So some of you may have actually put out some kind of inquiry out there. Maybe an application. You might be doing some online research, gathering some information, maybe just following your intuition, your intuitive nudges to look into something, to think on something a little bit more deeply than you did before. And yeah, I can totally see what that third house placement. So the new opportunity you have here, Virgo got the same card in the same placement. Queen of Wands. It could be a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, might be relevant, or simply just an opportunity for you to overcome some challenges. And this is definitely a challenge, something maybe in the way that you're communicating, you are able to get the courage, get the enthusiasm to boldly speak your truth and go after what you are passionate about. I come across feisty in the communication with that energy, but it's an opportunity, I think, for you to overcome some challenges, honestly, if you are being opposed. And yeah, challenge here is that there are secrets. People are holding back information, and maybe it's making it difficult for you to discern. And I notice she's holding a book of knowledge there. Okay, so you need to look into something more deeply. I just keep seeing it over and over again that you're going to have to investigate something, do a little bit more research, dig. I mean, hell, this is a Scorpio reading. Y'all can do this. I mean, if Scorpio can't do this, nobody can do this. Y'all get your little spying, investigative, undercover gift out, right? That's your gift, curse. We tell you something. Y'all can know other people's business better than them. I got a daughter who's got some Scorpio placements, and if I can't find something, I go ask her where my stuff is. Because, I mean, it's like, how does she know? Y'all know. Tap into it. I don't know why this is a blockage. I think the blockage is their secrets, and you're going to have to see past it. You're going to have to dig deeper, but you've got the gift to do it, okay? The blessing here might be something with a marriage or a family, okay? But I am seeing the advice is that you're going to have to weigh something out, and again, make a change by weighing out your options and your choices. And it might be that you're going to have to adapt to something. I'm hearing something about getting your groove back, okay? This is an opportunity with this new moon to get your groove back in some respect. Did you lose it? Did you lose it because you were dealing with this kind of energy so much? Like people coming against you, or energies or opposition, like feeling like things were not going for you, they were going against you, and this is maybe an opportunity for you to get your groove back, where you start overcoming this stuff and not letting it. Yeah, look at that community. This is something going on in your neighborhood with your neighbors, or your surroundings, your local community, okay? Stepping out, maybe communicating more on that level. And courthouse came in reverse. So overcoming legal limitations in your community. What is that about? Like, do you have to look at, there's something that you want to do in your community or your neighborhood, or involving people really close to you. Are you having to look into legal limitations? I don't know. Secrets might have to do with a main male in your life. If you are Scorpio male, this is you. Secrets having to do with unexpected income here and there. If you're a Scorpio female, this is whoever the main male is in your life. This person may have received some money, and I don't know if they're hiding it. They're either hiding that they have extra money that came in, or they're hiding their source, how they're getting this extra money. I don't know. I just heard I didn't do it. And you can't prove it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Irresponsible, unlovable. Oh my gosh. Ruthless. All right. If there's any kind of shadow energy around you that is bringing about some kind of blockage, I do feel like somebody is maybe hiding some irresponsible behavior, and they're kind of poker facing it, is what I'm getting off that card. They're acting like, I didn't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. But I want you to be careful that there may be some ruthless behavior. And if you have dealt with this type of shadow energy, you may have gotten this within yourself, that now you feel there's an emptiness there. I know this is getting really dark here, but that darkness that you may have taken on within yourself because of somebody's darkness might be interfering with your ability to discern the truth about what's actually going on, involving a masculine and some money. I just really got into somebody's business there. I apologize. Let's keep it going. Scorpio deep. All right. What you have working for you is maybe a home and family situation, a marriage for some of you. For others of you, you are in a relationship possibly with somebody that you share emotional values with, and that is turning out to be very supportive in you making changes in your life and overcoming what needs to change. But, oh dear, okay. It almost looks like there is some kind of home and family dynamic where things look idealistic. Things look like I have arrived. And to some degree, this serves you maybe that, I don't know if there's been some disconnect from family members or a marriage or a home. Perhaps that is actually in your best interest, that you are disconnected from that at this time. It's about a housing issue and you no longer living there. And I think also what's going to benefit you is looking at maybe partnering with and settling down with someone who you do share emotional values with, where you can, over the long term, build something with them because you have a deep sharing of values. Advice is, it looks like you're going to have to navigate some kind of change in your life. Okay, you've got options. This is positive. But you're going to have to figure out how to balance things out, or what to prioritize at this time, and maybe be a little bit more nimble in making some changes or moving some things around, maybe moving resources around, maybe with your finances for some of you. But it might involve, a man who has some money and resources, and or he's lost a lot of resources, and that's what needs to change, okay? Maybe putting something to an end. I think you're inquiring in this, okay? You're inquiring into how to end something, or maybe this could be a very sober reality, but again, how do you end this? It might actually have to do with somebody passed away. I am sorry. Whoa, this is really getting dark. This would be something from the past. This is like maybe an inheritance, a legal matter, a legal dispute. It would maybe be a home in a community that maybe you live in, or that you did at some point in time. Some of you are being opposed by people. It's like almost like they're putting up some nice front. You're having to look into why there's such a seriousness, or why is there a holding back of something, of information. Let's see what advice we can leave Scorpio with. Co-create. No place like home. Wow, I'm telling you, it's a housing issue here. I've seen it all over this, right? But something's upside down. And it's something, a house within a community, a home within a community, a marriage. I think, Scorpio, you got to figure out who you can co-create with that is not going to be resisting you and bringing such a heaviness and sobriety to a partnership, a relationship. And you're going to have to maybe put something down, possibly involving a gentleman who has, at least in the past, brought in a lot of prosperity into your life. I think there's so much more here, but I'm going to have to leave it at that. Be blessed.